Hello all, so this video is about the rise of public mobile phone / smartphone use in Australia and some of the issues, some of the consequences of it, and I suppose how do we tackle this problem. This backdrop of the video is at Federation Square in Melbourne, so hopefully we could spot some mobile phone zombies or people with headphones in as we speak. So over the many years, mobile phone technology has evolved from keypad, sort of basic sort of devices to now comprehensive smart machines, where you could literally do everything on these machines. And therefore, what has resulted is the sort of the addiction of this device because of how useful and how convenient it is. And so it has resulted in, I'd say, as of recording this video, I'd say about 8 out of 10 people that I walk past are sort of engulfed in their mobile phone in some way, whether they're listening to music with their headphones on, which are most likely noise cancelling, or they're calling somebody while walking, or they're just straight just looking at the phone, looking down while walking in public roads and just not really caring about their surroundings. And that is a big issue because, one, I think the biggest issue is the herd mentality or the social proof that creates from these sorts of actions. When one person does it, another person will think it's okay to do it, and before you have it, it's like a virus that spreads across everybody, and that's sort of a result. So as a result, the mobile phone plague has officially sort of hit our shores. And so what has happened is people no longer really care about their surroundings or the other people in public. And that's especially something that I've noticed around city areas, but also suburbs as well. While people are going for their walk, they have their headphones in, they have their mobile phone out, and they don't really engage with anything. With no person, no animal, no trees. It's just, whatever is interesting on their phone, that's all they care about. And that's sort of how they go about their day. And that's really sad. We live in an age where people want connection. But how are you supposed to get connection when you're just looking down all the time and not looking around to see if you could find something to connect with? And so the consequences is the lack of connection between people and nature that has just been exponentially getting worse. And so, people getting entertained is great and everything like that, but it's at the cost of, the public realm and sort of the things that go around it. So, as an observer of this, it's been very, very tough to try and resist the forces at play. As we can see, there's a guy with a mobile phone right here. He's not even looking up. People just standing still while looking at their mobile phone. Not really aware of where they are. Just like that. And, just things like that. What happens if this person comes and attacks you or something like that? There's just no sort of awareness. And that is a big issue, and that will continue to be a big issue. And so, while I was observing these sorts of behavioral activities, it really starts to rub off on you, because it's human nature to fall to social proof and to fall to herd mentality. And so, it's getting very hard to resist the powers at play here. I also think the acceleration of artificial intelligence has something to do with this rise in mobile phone technology. Mobile phone addiction. Artificial intelligence, I would say the vast majority of people use it or consume it through a screen device, whether that is on a laptop or a mobile phone, using the the many sort of chatbot programs that are available at the moment. And so that also, the addictive nature of it of artificial intelligence really adds to the fact that people are now walking with their mobile phone out and using artificial intelligence as well. And so there's a lot of this activity going around, and unfortunately there's really not much we could do about it at this current moment. But what we can do is a few simple things, and that's one, when you're out in public, try not to walk with your mobile phone on, try not to put headphones in or your AirPods on, and lead by example. 2 is when somebody is approaching you when they're not looking, you shouldn't have to give up your ground. You should stay strong and hold your ground and let them go around you. Getting out of their way is sort of a way of enabling that behavior. It's sort of like when somebody is tailgating you in a car and you just let them pass instead of making them wait. It enables that behavior and creates that perpetual loop. And once that happens, the momentum is too hard to shift, and we will never win this battle. And so there are many things you could do. Educate the people around you to try and resist the powers at play, and try and focus on awareness and getting a bit more in touch with nature. That is all for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will further elaborate on this topic a little bit later.